mother.
Holy mother of all the mothers in the whole motherland.
What up, y'all? It's April G. Showers back at y'all with a reaction. We got my boy, Philozopher. I finally get to hear my sign, Libra. Libra gang in the house. Comment below. Hashtag Libra gang. If you're a Libra, my birthday is October the 10th, 1980. Shut up. I know I'm old. Generation X all day, baby. Now, I'm so ready to hear this. I've been wanting to hear this song by Philozopher for a very long time, and he was kind enough to request it tonight. So I'm super excited. I am live right now, by the way. So thank you, Philozopher. I'm interested to see what he has to say about Libras, though. But I already know he's going to say they are the best sign. They're the most loving, giving, kind, compassionate, wonderful angels that God has blessed us with. But don't F with them, because they F back. And if he don't say that, I might be writing a diss track to my boy Philozopher. I'm just playing. Alright, y'all. As always, I will provide the link in the description box. So please be sure to click on that link. Go watch, like, comment, share, subscribe. All that wonderful stuff. After my reaction, peep out the Holy Mother merch. I do have merch now. I got Holy Mother. I got Don't Like It Deuces. And I got the Fist Bump April G Squad. Those three designs, I designed them myself. The link to my merch is in the description box. If you use the promo code AprilG in all capital letters, all together, you will receive 10% off of your order. And I priced everything really cheap for y'all. So yeah, if I don't sell so many items in a certain amount of time, they will shut my merch store down, and I don't want that to happen. A shout out to Quest, who bought some merch. Appreciate you, Quest. And if you do buy some merch, even if it's just a sticker, a coffee cup, whatever, if you will please DM me on Twitter or Instagram. I'm AprilG_showers on both platforms. DM me a picture of you holding or wearing my merch. And when I get enough pictures, I'm going to make an appreciation video for everyone who bought my merch. I don't care what you bought. Like I said, even if it's just a sticker, I don't care. I appreciate it. Alright, y'all. 2 minutes and 34 seconds. 2, 3, 4. You know, Libra is about balance. That's how it should be. 2, 3, 4. That was very smart, Philozopher. I don't know if you did that on purpose. But if you didn't, that's weird. If you did, that's smart. So, alright, y'all. I'm excited. April G Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. Let's get it. I'm excited. not true at all. Not me, anyway. Not this Libra. However, I will say, though, up until I had my son, I guess it might be true. Damn. Because I think that probably still applies. Up until I had my son, I was the type of female who thought I needed a man. I needed a boyfriend to be happy, to feel complete. And then once I had my son, and I had been done so dirty and wrong by every single person I was ever in a relationship with. I've always been the serious relationship type. Never been the one night stand type, the hoe type. Just not who I am. Never been that way. The one guy that did treat me right, I broke up with him like an idiot because I wanted the bad boys. But had I not broke up with him, I wouldn't have my amazing son, Jackson. So everything happens for a reason. But once I had my son, I still felt the need to be in a relationship and wanted to be in a relationship specifically with my son's father because he's my son's father. And I did love him and care about him greatly. And, wanted the girl's dream, the white picket fence and the dog and all that shit. The shit you see in movies that ain't real life. And he changed. My son's father changed completely. Like when I met him, he was going to college on a full ride basketball scholarship, was going to be a computer engineer, and I thought, okay, this is a good guy. Got his head on his shoulders. He has a job because he was working too. He has a job. He's going to college, making something of himself, plays basketball. He's an Alabama fan like me. Roll Tide. And, he's a Libra too, by the way. That's funny. He's also a Libra. His birthday's October the 8th. Mine's the 10th. And when I told him I was pregnant, literally 2 weeks later, he drops out of college, starts partying, doing stuff he shouldn't have been doing with all his little friends, started calling me a hoe and saying that the baby ain't his and all this other ish. Only ever went to one doctor's appointment with me, and that was the appointment where we very first heard Jackson's heartbeat, which was amazing. And that was it. That was it. He never bought a pack of diapers, formula, not a nothing. Nothing. And I have been my son's mom and dad pretty much his entire life, and he's almost 16. So, after that, I was like, I'm done with men, I'm done with men. That was 2007. Then I didn't meet him. I knew him from high school, but I started talking to this guy I knew from high school on Facebook. He was in recovery. He was a good guy. He worked, all that stuff. And he was a weirdo. I loved him to death. And I still to this day love him to death as a friend only. But he was a weirdo because he was so wishy-washy. One day he'd say we were together. The next day he'd be calling me his buddy. And that's literally what he said, that I'm his buddy. And I hate that word. I hated that word, still hate that word. It reminds me of them old ass 80s commercials. Some of y'all probably don't remember, but there was these commercials that went, my buddy, wherever I go, he goes, kid sister, kid sister and me. I hated it. Hated it. And that ended up terribly. Broke that off. I was like, okay, I'm done. No more men. No more men. And that was 2012. So my son was 4. And he only saw this guy a couple of times, but I would never be romantic, affectionate with him around my son. I didn't feel comfortable with that because he was so wishy-washy. Then enters my ex that I was with before I met my baby daddy, and I was with that ex off and on and off and on and off and on and off and on for almost 20 years. Long time. And this is a dude that cheated on me, lied to me, stole from me, physically abused me, mentally abused me, emotionally abused me. Don't get it twisted. I fought him back. I fought the bitch. And this bitch won. I whooped that ass. But anyway. But he came back in the picture in late 2016. My son was 8. No, 9. My son was 9. And then for months and months, he begged and begged and begged and begged and begged and begged and begged me to please give me one more chance. Give me one more chance, April. Please give me one more chance. He was a Scorpio. I've changed. I'm a new person. I don't do that stuff anymore. Please, April, I love you. I've always loved you. You're the only one for me. And after months of him doing that, I finally gave in and said, okay, we'll give it one more chance. We've already gave it 274,562 chances. Might as well give it one more. So we got back together in January 2017. It lasted all of 3 to 4 weeks before he cheated on me. And after that, I was done for good, for real, for good. And I haven't been with a man since. I've been single and celibate since January of 2017. So 6.5 years. So yeah. And now I have zero desire to be in a relationship at all. I don't want to be in any type of romantic relationship at all. So yeah, that's my story. Thank you for letting me share. Okay. I know I don't need you, and you don't need me too. I'm whole, but I feel more completed by other people. I said that's not true. And then I just told y'all what happened with the whole me and men thing. Here's the thing. Had I not had my son, who is a person, I probably would have continued to still be in these messed up toxic relationships, thinking I needed to be with somebody to be happy. But since I had my son, he completed me and I didn't need a man anymore. So technically, it depends how you look at it. that could be true. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Is he referring to just romantically? Is he referring to just people in general? What do y'all think? Let me know.
I know I don't need you, and you don't need me too. I'm more but a film, more completed by other people. Libra, Libra, what is good and evil? I'm just trying to balance the scales until it's equal. This connection between us just feels irrelevant. Something in the air got me caring about the element. They said all is fair in love and war that makes me hesitant. I just try to keep it all peaceful, the vibe is elegant. Evident living innocent, so I don't wanna think the vibe is elegant. Evident living innocent, so I don't.
Endings are evident, living innocence, so I don't want to think about it. Yeah, that's me. I just try to keep it all peaceful. The vibe is. So far, he's right. They said all is fair in love and war that makes me hesitant. That's absolutely correct.
All is fair in love and war that makes me hesitant. I just try to keep it all peaceful, the vibe is elegant. Evident living innocent, so I don't wanna think about it. Partners seem eminent, always having sense, so I don't wanna live.
Partners seem imminent, always heaven sent, so I don't want to live without them. I'll say this. When I used to be in serious relationships, whoever I was with, and like I said, I've always been a serious relationship type girl. All my relationships have lasted years. The partners seem imminent, always heaven sent, so I don't want to live without them. Like, this was before I had my son. My whole world will revolve around the guy that I was with, around my partner. Like, I bought dudes vehicles, wardrobes, jewelry, phones, paid for our dates, did all the driving, and bought the gas and the food. Like, my very first love, now he did take me out on dates and pay for it, open the door for me and things like that. But then guess what? After 4 years of being together, he cheated on me. So, but at the time when I was in these relationships, I did always feel like they were heaven sent. Like, oh, this is the guy for me. He was sent from God. We're gonna get married. I did. I did. Not anymore. Not anymore at all. I don't feel like that now at all. But back when I used to be in serious relationships, I did.
Innocent, so I don't wanna think about it. Partners seem eminent, always having sense, so I don't wanna live without them. Been about them, feels like I was bound to meet you. This love got me feeling like a Libra, Libra. I know I don't need you, and you don't need me too. I'm all about a film, all completed by other people. Libra, Libra, what is good and evil? I'm just trying to balance the scales until it's equal. I've been thinking about the rules and all the ways that I can play, but I'm playing different games, so how we playing at the same time? Truth shines with the rays that blaze, amazing grace of a sacred light, but at the same time, truth shines with the rays that blaze, amazing grace of.
Truth shines with the rays that blaze, amazing grace of a sacred light. Rhyme schemes are on point, by the way. Love them. Truth shines with the rays that blaze, amazing grace of a sacred light. Again, playing off, feeling like all these relationships are heaven sent, meant by God, fate, soulmates, which, by the way, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in soulmates. I don't. It's cool if you do. I don't. Soulmate sounds like something you'd put in your coffee. Soulmate sounds like something I would put in my coffee and stir it up and drink it. But no, I don't believe in soulmates. I also do not believe that there is someone out there for everybody. That's complete bullshit. That's not true. It's not true. That's just my own personal beliefs. I am a believer in God. I am a believer in Jesus. And I do believe in the Bible. That does not mean I'm religious. Why can't people get it through their thick ass, narrow minded, brainwashed heads that just because you're a believer in God and Jesus and the Bible doesn't mean you're religious? There's a huge difference in religious and spiritual. Religion and spirituality. I don't go to church. I hate organized man-made religion. However, I respect it. I have many loved ones, many friends who practice certain religions, and I respect it. And if that's what works for you, awesome. Keep doing it. I tried it for years and years. Went to several different denominations, and it just wasn't for me. If I was to ever go to church again, it would either be non-denominational or Church of God. Those are the only two denominations that I seem to vibe more with, that have views that are most aligned with mine. But I grew up in your typical Southern Baptist church, the type where if you don't believe exactly everything we believe and how we believe it, you're wrong and you're going to hell. That's how I grew up. And as I grew into adulthood, late teens, adulthood, I started questioning things. I started doing my own research. I went to rehab in 2011, found out that there is an actual thing called religious abuse, which blew my mind. I didn't even know there was such a thing as religious abuse, but it is. It's definitely a real thing, and I have been religiously abused. And my father and stepmother are religious fanatics. They're the typical Southern Baptist hellfire brimstone. You're going to hell if you don't believe exactly how we believe type. And I just don't think it's any human being's place to tell another human being they're going to hell. You ain't God. Only God knows your heart. Period. And only God can make that decision. Period. And that's just the way I believe. And it's cool if you believe differently. I have so many different people that I care about that are family and friends that practice different religions. I had one of my best friends in the whole world is an atheist, and he's one of my best friends. So, I don't judge people for their beliefs.
How we playing at the same time. True shines with the rays, they blaze amazing grace of a sacred light. Been thinking on the wrongs of the world and worrying how I'm gonna make them right. Praise and fight for justice and harmony. Thinking on the wrongs of the world.
That's me. Been thinking on the wrongs of the world and worrying how I'm gonna make 'em right. That's me every day, all day, all the time. I want to make a change in the world. I want people to stop being ignorant. I want people to educate themselves. I want people to learn how to respectfully disagree with someone without resulting to insulting people, name calling, and all this other stuff. I want people to realize that mainstream media, the government, the elites, all them are in cahoots, and their whole MO is to divide and conquer us. And they do it in so many different ways. That's why I refuse to identify as a specific political party, because that's just, in my opinion, another form of division. You're either left or right, red or blue, Republican or Democrat, Biden or Trump. If you say you don't like Biden, people automatically assume you're a Trump supporter, when that's not true at all. Pro Second Amendment versus against Second Amendment. Pro-life versus pro-choice. Getting the shot versus not getting the shot. Race, financial status, high class, middle class, low class, all of that are all carefully, meticulously designed by the elites to keep us fighting against each other, to distract us from what they're doing and what's really going on. And it's so sad that so many people can't see that and feed into the division. And I hate it. Hate it.
True shines with the rays, they blaze amazing grace of a sacred light. Been thinking on the wrongs of the world and worrying how I'm gonna make them right. Praise and fight for justice and harmony. Pardon me's part of you. I know that it's hard to see what is wrong and right. Even more life makes it hard to do. Life is starring you, so live it like there ain't no sequel. Justice for hard to do. Life is starring you, so live it like there ain't no sequel. Justice.
I like that. Life is starring you, so live it like there ain't no sequel. 'Cause there ain't no sequel. It ain't no sequel to life. There's a song called Live Like You Were Dying by Tim McGraw. Yes, it's a country song. I don't care. It's beautiful. And when my little brother was still alive, he told me that that's how he lives his life. And ironically, Tim McGraw wrote that song for a loved one who was battling brain cancer, which is what my little brother had. And my little brother passed away from it May 24th, 2015. And May is always a very rough month for me and my family. But anyway, now with my situation, I try my best to live by the lyrics of that song. If you haven't heard it, I highly suggest you listen to it and just pay attention to the lyrics. If you don't like country music, just ignore the fact that it's country and just listen to the lyrics, the message. Live Like You Were Dying by Tim McGraw. And also, that was a bar too, because he said, life is starring you. And he's talking about the signs, astrology, starring you.
So live it like there ain't no sequel. Justice for the people screaming Libra, Libra. I know I don't need you.
That's so me. Justice for the people. Screaming Libra, Libra. That is so me.
And you don't need me to. No, but I feel more completed by other people. Libra, Libra. What is good and evil? I'm just trying to balance the scales until it's equal. I know it's a hard road, but my heart hold all the people in my life. This life can get cold, got a warm soul, so I know I'll be alright. Grip tight, just know you will never leave you. You got you for life, yeah, that's a Libra, Libra.
Please tell me this is on Spotify, Philozopher. Please tell me this is on Spotify, Philozopher. It is on Spotify. Yay! He just told me in the live chat it is on Spotify. I have to say, Philozopher, you nailed this about Libras. Now, I do want to say this, though, however. I'm not one of those people who base my life on astrology and horoscopes and signs and all that stuff. I just don't base my life on that stuff. I just don't. I do, though, however, find it extremely interesting to read about the different signs and how oddly accurate a lot of them are. Like this song is, I'm like a little bit freaked out right now at how accurate this shit is as it applies to me as a Libra. Like, what in the holy Nostradamus, Miss Cleo, John Edward is going on here? Y'all remember Miss Cleo? Comment below if you remember Miss Cleo. And John Edward, I used to watch him every single night. They would have a marathon of John Edward. Late at night. Just back to back episodes. And then I started having some crazy demonic experiences. And I have had crazy demonic experiences throughout my life. And some crazy stories with that. If y'all want me to make a video telling y'all my crazy stories about my demonic experiences, comment below and I'll make that video for y'all. It's crazy and it's terrifying. It scared me to death. I thought I was legitimately losing my mind. I really did. Until I did research and found the cure, or whatever you want to call it, the stuff to make it stop. And I haven't had a demonic experience well, I actually had a demonic experience last week, but that's the first one I've had since the summer of 2020. No, the fall of 2020. And that shit scared me so bad, but I'm just grateful I found a way and I researched the living shit out of it and found what worked to get it to go away and leave me the hell alone. Because, yes, demons are real. You can think I'm crazy all you want. I don't care. They're very, very real. The spiritual realm that we can't physically see is very, very, very real. Spiritual warfare is very, very, very real. Some people, their sixth sense is more open than others. And some people just don't even have it at all. And mine is very open. And yeah. But yeah, let me know in the comments if y'all want me to make a video telling y'all my crazy stories about my demonic experiences, and I will do that. But as far as the song goes, I think he definitely did an amazing job with it. I love the song. I love the beat. I loved the lyrics. I loved how crazily, eerily, freakily accurate it was. Like, what? And you know what else is crazy? If you rearrange the letters of Libra, it's my name in Spanish. So Libra is Libra. My name in Spanish is Abril. Abril. That's crazy. Just saying. Another thing, too, I wanted to ask y'all while we're talking about this types of stuff. So, I want to know from y'all, number one, and please comment below and answer all my questions. Please, please, please. One, let me know in the comments, do y'all want me to make a video telling y'all about my crazy demonic experiences? Let me know if y'all have had any crazy demonic experiences, if you're comfortable talking about it, if you believe in that stuff. Are you an astrology, horoscope, sign type of person to where like you base your life on it and stuff like that? What sign are you? And I want to know this because I've been doing a lot of research on something lately. My first question to y'all that I want y'all to answer is, do you believe in coincidence? Or do you believe that everything happens for a reason? Please let me know in the comments. Also, what are y'all's thoughts on the Mandela effect? And would y'all be interested in me making videos about the Mandela effect? Would that be something y'all would be interested in? Because I do believe in the Mandela effect. 100%. And I've done a lot of research on it. An unhealthy amount of research on it. So, yeah, y'all please, in the comments, let me know all that stuff. Do y'all want to hear about my crazy demonic experiences? Have you had any? And if you're comfortable sharing, share them with me. Do y'all believe in astrology and horoscopes and signs and base your life on them and stuff like that? Do y'all believe in coincidence? Or do y'all believe everything happens for a reason? What are y'all's thoughts on the Mandela effect? And would y'all be interested in me making videos about the Mandela effect? And yeah, lots of stuff. But please, y'all, answer my questions. Please. I know I'll probably only get like freaking 3 or 4 comments, if that, on this video. But y'all 3 or 4 people, please answer my questions. Please, please, please. Because I'm so interested in all this stuff. And I love to hear what y'all's thoughts are. Now, besides all that, though, this song, like I said, was absolutely amazing. The flow, cadence, delivery on point, rhyme schemes on point. The way he described a Libra, 100% on point, that it's crazy. And it's got me looking at Philozopher with a side eye. And now I know why his name is Philozopher. But I thought the song was absolutely amazing, insightful. I loved it, absolutely. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Holy mother of the most accurate description of Libra's mothers in the whole Nostradamus, John Edward, Miss Cleo motherland. Even though Miss Cleo was a fraud, I do believe. But y'all know what I'm saying. She's the only, like, famous psychic type person I could think of. And I remember seeing her commercials and stuff a long time ago. And yeah, do y'all remember Miss Cleo? That's another question I asked y'all. Do any of y'all know about John Edward? That's another thing I'd like to know. So, yeah. But y'all also, while y'all are in the comments, most importantly, comment y'all's thoughts about this song. What do y'all think about this song? What sign are you? If you are a Libra, did this accurately describe you as a Libra like it did me, or nah? And if it didn't, let me know how it didn't. What did y'all think of the beat, the lyrics, the flow and cadence and delivery and rhyme schemes and all that wonderful stuff? What did y'all think of my reaction? Be real, be respectful, please, but be real. The link is in the description box, so please be sure to click on that link. Go watch, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Thank you once again, Philozopher, for finally letting me hear Libra. And I'm so glad it's on Spotify, because I'm adding it to about 9 playlists. Please like this video on your way out. A lot more important than you think. And please subscribe to my channel, y'all. Alright, y'all. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all in just a little bit. Peace out.